Thought I'd come on live with just chatting stream to catch up with you guys. Meanwhile, I'm making coffee, and if you're watching, let me know. Let me know in the chat so that I can reply. And I'm sniffing, yeah, again, which I wasn't doing for a few days. Coffee. I need this so. Just waiting for the coffee. Oh, coffee. So here's the thing. I was diagnosed with coronavirus yesterday. And then after talking to people, I was given the warning that you will lose a sense of taste and smell. And I was warned by someone whose sister just recovered from it. Ja? Oeh!
Nee, niet bij mij, niet bij mij. Kiekeboe.
Kiekeboe! Kiekeboe!
Jezelf niet.
Kiekeboe!
Nu maar goed. Nu maar goed.
Yeah. Okay, I need to get some. Some chomps.
Kijk, stuur naar mij.
Oké, even wachten.
Ik wil ook op een slaap. Nee, die opleg. Hier.
You want to talk to you guys?
Nee,
Zeg maar hi.
verder graag.
Nee, zo. Zeg maar hi.
Nee, nog meer.
Nee, dat kan niet.
Piekeboe.
Kiekeboe! Kiekeboe! Niet aan de knopjes zitten, schat. Niet aan de knopjes. Niet aan de knopjes.
Niet aan de knopjes!
Oh.
Nee, toch eigenlijk maar gewoon. Toch maar gewoon niet.
Oeh.
Waarom is je circus doen?
Making coffee.
Kijk, doen we. Iemand wil helpen. Help! Ga hem helpen.
Wee. Lots of foam. Nice.
Ja.
Coffee. Let me go check on OG. Nee, ik zie hem niet hoor. Beatbox King, hello. That's the wrong side. Nee, wat zie je?
Nee, ik heb hem al aangepast.
Nee, want deze niet. Want ik moest opnieuw opstarten, omdat hij gedisconnect was, omdat ik van boven naar beneden ging. Ik zit de verkeerde ergens, denk ik.
Nee. Kun je zijn AI-titel laten invullen?
Wat kan ik?
Vraag of hun uit to take a title willen.
Ja, maar ik kan niks.
Ja.
Oh, Beatbox King. Hi! Would you be able to add in the chat this exclamation mark title? Because I'm seeing a title that's
Wij hebben een zak.
showing something wrong here.
Dit is een kleine zak.
And I can't adjust it. Oh, Dark, heel goed, dankjewel. Wat raar, want ik zie dus gewoon vage letters. Hoe dan ook. Dank je. Beatbox King, what the fuck are you saying? I don't know. What are you saying? How are you, Beatbox King? Dark, hoe gaat het met jou? So I just climbed on the countertop of our kitchen. Perfect place to sit. Because I've got my charger here. Yes. What's happening with Oreo? Why is he still sick? Because now it's like... Oh, my cable is too short. Shoot. This one? No, that's the wrong one. Yes! This is a charger with a long cord. Yeah! Beatbox King. Yes, I've got Corona. So, yes. I went to the doctor yesterday because the day before I was having real trouble breathing and I had to use aspirin because it was hurting this badly. And then I said like, okay, that's not okay. It's time for me to visit the doctor. So, yes, I've got the coronavirus. I'm feeling okay. Dark, ik hoop inderdaad ook dat het mild blijft. En we mogen inderdaad gewoon nog steeds met de kinderen zijn. Heeft ermee te maken omdat Ray zijn hoestklachten, die heeft hij natuurlijk al lang. De kinderen die snotteren ook al lang. Dus waarschijnlijk hebben we het allemaal. So, Beatbox King, I was saying that apparently we can assume, or the doctor assumes, that we're all infected in our house. OG Gamer has been coughing for 3 weeks already. So, most likely he was the one who first got it. Now, the doctor said that I have it. The youngest one had a bit of a fever yesterday. And the oldest one is really tired. So, yeah, most likely we all are infected. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. I still feel well.
Yeah.
Like nothing has changed except for this pain with breathing. And that's it. Shadow Row. Wie doet jullie boodschappen dan? Ja. Wij gebruiken Picnic, zo online shopping voor de groceries. En we hebben gisteravond de levering gehad. En zondag staat de volgende levering. En we proberen nu voor de week daarna ook weer iets te bestellen. So, B-Box King, we're just doing groceries via an online supermarket. Because we're not allowed to leave the house. Oh my gosh, there's a hair in my coffee. What's that? That's gross. Bah. It's gone. So yeah, other than that, nothing has changed since my last stream on Monday. Except for the fact that now it's official.
zitten.
Nee,
Daar wel zitten.
dat kan niet.
Daar wel zitten.
Dat kan niet. My gosh, my son wants to sit next to me on the countertop.
Die moet laag.
That's why I can't do ASMR
Die
today.
laag. Die moet laag.
Dat kan niet. Zullen we even iets anders op de tv doen?
Ja.
Okay, I will need to check with the TV. Giro, als je hier beneden tv moet kijken, is wat je er allebei doet kijken. Wij wilden niet kijken. Luister eens. Luister eens. Iets op tv wat je allebei kijken. Hij vindt het niet leuk. Ja, dan moet je niet naar me toe komen en zeggen dat je het niet wilt kijken. Zet gewoon even een film op. Moet ik een film overal zetten? Oké.
Deze dikzak.
Buber watch, how did the doctor test you for it? Here in the Netherlands they don't do tests anymore. Basic like that. The only people who are tested with an original, like this official test kit, are those over 70 and those in the hospital that are feeling extremely bad. So the worst cases are being tested. That's all, because our government says there's not enough tests for people to be tested. So, me going to the doctors was just listening to my heartbeat, checking my blood pressure, checking the oxygen level in my body, and taking my temperature. And then it's like this exclusion. Is it just a flu? No. Is it just a cold? No. Is it any allergies? No. Is it asthma or bronchitis? No, because I have that and my meds don't work for this. And then based on excluding all of those situations, plus the fact that we went to the Dutch epicenter of this outbreak to party there. And OG Game that my husband then came when we left the carnival in Brabant, south of the Netherlands, where we celebrated carnival, which is the epicenter here. A week later he started coughing. He had a bit of a higher temperature, not too much, just for one morning, that's it. And we called the doctor because his coughing just kept on lasting. And back then the doctor said, okay, no, it's not corona, don't worry, you're just coughing, it's a cold. They didn't know yet that the epicenter was where we were celebrating carnival. But now adding all that to each other, the doctor just said, okay, 99% sure you've got coronavirus. Based on all the symptoms that I'm showing, based on all those facts that we went to this epicenter, all that together. So yeah, that's it. That's the way they do tests here. Dark, ja, ik zie alleen iets staan, maar het zal wel. Ik zit op mijn telefoon, omdat Ray alle computers, alles heeft afgepikt van mij vandaag. Dus ik kan helemaal niks hier. Maar dankjewel. Thanks. Thanks, Dark. Wow. Sorry. Damn, just saw the title. Take care, please. I'm taking care. I still feel well. It was last week Thursday that I started experiencing the first symptoms, but it's not bad for me, okay? The only thing that I'm experiencing is a bit of sneezing, a bit of coughing, this really bad pain in my chest when I'm breathing. So it feels almost as if there's like someone stabbing a knife in between your lungs and then just swirling it around, I guess. That sounds so awful, but that's the way it feels. And I've got a bit of an elevated temperature, but that depends. Some days it's okay, some days it's okay, normal, and other days it's just a little bit elevated. That's it. So I'm feeling fine. Awful name. Yeah, I don't know how to say this. Fetch, something like that. So I'm curious. Dude, what the fuck? What about your family? Are they fine? OG Game Dad, my husband, he's also streaming now. He was the first one who started coughing. And that was weeks ago. The doctors then said, no, it can't be coronavirus, just like a cold or whatever. So he already has this in his system, most likely. My youngest son started getting a bit of a fever yesterday afternoon. That's it. And my oldest is just a bit tired. But most likely they all are infected. But you can hear them. They're playing, they're still really energetic. Still really loud. So yeah, they're doing fine, I guess. But for me, I can feel my body is fighting. I can feel my body is really trying to tackle this virus. Some days are really good, and other days it's a bit... Yeah, I don't want to say difficult, because it's not difficult. I don't feel sick. I really do not feel sick. The only thing is that I'm short of breath. So I need to catch a breath when talking. And breathing deeply, which is my way to relax and calm myself, because that's what I do. I help people calm themselves and relax. Because that's also what I do for myself. Like this meditation or breath work. And I just can't do this. I can't breathe deeply because that hurts. So it's just really shallow breaths. And that's it. Yeah. We will fight this. Take care. I will. Thank you. But I just wanted to come online here and show you that it's also possible to have this virus and still feel good. Which is both amazing, but also tricky. Because I feel really good about the fact that I still feel normal, so that I can just play with my kids and all. But I'm also aware of the fact that makes this virus a bit of like a stealth virus? I don't know if that's like, I just call it like as if it's like flying into your body in stealth mode. It just can creep up to you. And you can have it without you fucking knowing it. It's just that I notice it because of this pain in my chest. That's the only reason why I knew something was off. And last week during the stream, I was telling people like, okay, I'm assuming that this is just tension. I went to the supermarket, no, not then. 2 weeks ago I was last in the supermarket. But anyway, there's lots of tension and anxiety in the world right now. And I can feel that. I can feel that in my entire body. And I just said, okay, so I think, because it was really tight, the breathing, I said, okay, I just assume that this is stress, that I'm feeling stress, that makes your lungs and your rib cage really tight, because stress does that. So I just said it was stress or anxiety or fear or whatever. But it's not. So if you're not aware of that bit of yourself, and this pain in your chest, this stabbing pain, is like the common denominator for many patients. Like the moment I called my doctor and told her about this stabbing pain, they said, okay, that's alarming, you need to come in. Don't care about the fact that you're having trouble breathing, but the stabbing part, that's why they made an appointment for me. But if you're not aware of the fact that you have this pain, then how the fuck are you going to know that there's something in your body that's going to affect your lungs or might affect your lungs? Because that's what this virus does, and that's tricky. I know from OG Game That Ray, my husband, he was coughing really badly, didn't notice anything else, except for this pain here too. But he said, must be because if I'm coughing so badly that it starts to hurt, which is also normal. But yeah, he did take lots of rest because he still needs to take rest from, how do you say it? From the accident he was in last May, he still needs to take lots of rest. So that's okay. So he took lots of rest. But for those going on, living on with their lives, just being really active, not noticing anything, then my gosh, what kind of effect does it have to your lungs if you don't give your body the break to actually fight it? That's scary. Sorry. Roof. I'm just going to give it that. Yeah, for sure, that's a tricky part. Grandmaster, what country are you in? I'm from the Netherlands. Jansen Todiabai. Hello, Joey. How are you? You feeling better? No, I'm not feeling better. Still the same though. But I do notice I've been really active this morning. Playing with the kids, trying to find the glasses of my youngest, which I still haven't found. So running up and down the stairs constantly, and now it hurts. So I can really feel that something's not right, that my body is having to fight this. My heartbeat is racing. I can feel this pain in my chest for breathing, so that's still the same though. But yeah, feeling better? No, not so much. You're doing good, thank you. So good to hear. Daniel Shaco Brown, this is what happened when zipper heads people decide to eat like savages. I don't think so. I don't agree. I mean, they've been eating it, stuff like that for centuries. In South America, they have been eating also like wild animals. What do you call it? Like guinea pigs in... Is it Peru? Yeah, guinea pigs in Peru. I mean, that's also not okay. They eat like wild animals all over the world. I don't know about just putting the blame on just one folk for eating something. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. Joey will wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Or your singing stream. I don't know. Limburg side, hello. En dankjewel. Red Lobster Claw, get better mama. I will. I'm still feeling fine. Just a couple of things, really. And you know what? I was talking about this earlier. Someone warned me. Her sister just recovered from a virus and she lost all taste, all smell, like the ability to taste food, drinks, whatever. And drinking her coffee, she drank just one sip of it and then spit it out, because there's no taste to it. So I'm drinking my coffee and I'm feeling real lucky. And I can still taste it, just a bit, but still, I'm enjoying it really. Holy shit. Oh wait, sorry, someone's at the toilet and he's done. I need to help him. I'll be back. Yeah.
Eerst werd Alex het klaslokaal uitgestuurd om naar binnen te lopen zonder rugtas en het maken van zijn huiswerk, wat nogal logisch is. Maar wat er gebeurt toen hij weer terugkwam is schandalig. Alex's lerares, genaamd Wendy Portillo, hield een kleine discussie over wat ze allemaal niet leuk vindt aan Alex en liet de klas stemmen of hij lokaal uit moest of niet. In Alex' klas stemden 14 kinderen of hij weg moest en 2 dat hij moest blijven. Ondanks deze schandalige straf, waarover ook een rechtszaak is geweest, mocht mevrouw Portillo later weer gewoon lesgeven. Vergeet niet om te liken, te abonneren en even op het belletje te klikken om voortaan als eerste op de hoogte te zijn. Kinderen horen veilig en vrij op te groeien in gezin. Het liefst in de aanwezigheid van de moeder en de vader. Toch blijkt het in bepaalde gevallen niet altijd goed af. Dit gebeurt ook met deze jongen in deze video 2 jaar als vermist was opgegeven, maar achteraf in een geheime gang achter een kast bleek te leven samen met zijn moeder. Hoe zou je je voelen als dit je zou overkomen? Bekijk de video en zie het afloop van deze jongen. Echtscheiding en voogdij kunnen het ergste in mensen naar boven brengen. Soms nemen ouders zoveel helderheid en haat van elkaar dat ze gewoon uit het oog verliezen dat ze echt goed doen. Wat het beste is voor de kinderen. Hoewel we allemaal hebben gehoord van wonderlijke echtscheidingen en hatelijke exen, is het verhaal van de 6 jaar oude Richard Ricky Jackeftia een van de meest extreme verhalen ooit uitgeschreven relatie met deze soort. Ook toen Sharon Wilford, 30 jaar, Michael Jackeftia, erachter kwamen dat ze zwanger waren in 2000.
Ja, so.
Kijken, mama.
That's the little one and he wants a bit of attention.
Kijken.
Okay.
Peppa Pig. Dat is grote veel.
Milo, heb je nog niet geluisterd?
Maar wat is daar? Hij zei leuk.
Boven schrijven.
Met hem.
Hallo.
Hij wil deze ook naar de zeilkoning, toch? Die wil niet.
Besloten de ouders het uit te maken en de voogdij over te nemen.
Ook een lammetje kijken. Hij met kijken.
Snel had Shannon afstand gedaan van de voogdijhoofdrechters. Ik heb toen leiden dat Michael haar voor de rechter voor bezoek kreeg. Ik kwam nooit op de dag dat ze moest verschijnen en tijdens de voogdij.
So yeah, no ASMR today because it's my time to be with the kids and so that OG can do his own little stream. I don't know. What? Let me see what happened in the chat. Jen said, holy shit, I wondered why you sounded different, then I realized you weren't whispering. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Waffle on crack. Hold up, did I just read my phone alert right? Yeah, you did. Daniel Shako, Brown, I hope you recover fast. I hate the Chinese. No, don't hate the Chinese. Don't do that. Waffle on crack, you lady, you look after yourself. I do. Just as always. I'm feeling good. I still feel really positive, really calm. And there's like this inner knowing that it will stay mild for me and that I'm already on the way to my recovery, that I've had to bed the worst part. So yeah, just interesting. I really look at it as this being a really interesting thing. This virus is interesting. I mean, yeah. What it does to your body, the way it acts, the way it shows up or doesn't show up while it's still there. So interesting. Red Lobster Claw. Rule number 33. Enjoy the little things. Absolutely. Always keep enjoying stuff. Trooper, loving the positive outlook. Well, of course. Well, the thing is, yesterday that I went to the doctor, it was scary. On my Instagram I shared like stories of me entering the building, and it's like entering into this weird little fort. So weird, because they put up, there's like the normal doctor over there, the pharmacy, there's like this place where they can take your blood, physiotherapy, it's all in one building. But they now put everything off and they separated every part of it by putting up like these plastic walls that you're only allowed to go to the doctor's office or the pharmacy, but then really strict by like these huge walls made of plastic. And when you enter the first floor where the doctor is located, there's like this rule that before entering you have to first disinfect your hands and put on this weird mask. So this was my first time actually wearing a mask, like, and when I put it on, it was like everything was so surreal. It felt like I was watching a movie, or that was part of a really bad movie. And then I don't know, it's so weird seeing your own doctor fully dressed in multiple layers to protect herself, which is so weird. And then you're seeing yourself with a mask on, and then yeah, it's just surreal. Replay, China is already back to normal. Yeah, I know, 2 months after, right? But I'm curious, will there be a second outbreak? Or is it done? That's going to be interesting. Bamboozle. I like your name, Bamboozle. Cool. It's crazy how mild the cough actually is for COVID, I know. But I just started coughing. So it started this weekend for me, coughing. It first started with sneezing and having trouble breathing. And I thought, okay, so this is a cold or just early hay fever. So I sent my husband to the pharmacy, like, get me some medicine for hay fever because I'm sneezing and I think it might be hay fever. They do work for my sneezing, so I do also believe that there's still like partly hay fever. But anyway, yeah, soon after I started experiencing other stuff. But basically it's just the way that breathing hurts. And this is something that apparently everyone experiences with COVID, Corona, whatever you want to call it. That it feels as if there's actually a knife being stabbed in between here into your lungs. And it makes quite difficult to breathe without pain. So I don't know if my cough will get worse, I don't know. My husband OG game that he's been coughing for 3 weeks already. And it was at the peak of his coughing, it was so bad that he slept on the couch to not wake everyone else up. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. Ripley, you're beautiful as always. Thank you. Oh, that's what I say. Coffee machine. You know that sound. I still feel good, and I do not want to give into the fact that something is wrong. Because for me, giving into it feels like actually saying and agreeing to the fact, like, I'm really sick. I don't want to do that, because I know the effect that that has on your mind, and then how that further works into your own physical body. So yeah, just be careful with what you say. Big fatty cock. Doctors say that the lungs after this disease will not work 100%. I know. It's scary. I'm just gonna be honest there. That's really scary. I already have asthma, So it was my biggest fear to actually catch this virus or get infected or whatever you want to call it, because my lungs already do not work really good. So yeah, we'll see. For those with the severe cases, what I heard and read and know about it, is that they need months up to a year to fully recover. So guess what? I'm doing whatever I can to not get it into a severe case. But I was already prepared. I was prepared because I think in November or December, I ordered a bottle of supplements to boost my lungs. I've got asthma, so I've got like this one and also another one. And this one helps me, helps keep my lungs clear from any infections or, infections. Yeah, like small infections. But I wanted to quit using this medicine because I do not like using Western medicine. I don't think this is good because when I take this, a whole lot of things happen in my body that I do not like, because my heartbeat starts racing like insanely, up to a point that if I take it too much, my heartbeat starts skipping, which is weird. So you have this irregular heartbeat from using this too much. So I wanted to stop using that. And then I started doing this course on becoming a herbalist, so using natural remedies based on just Western natural herbs, traditional Chinese medicine, and Ayurveda. Then I came across these ones. Clear Lungs. It's based on traditional Chinese medicine. And I started using these in December, I guess, because I wanted to stop using my regular meds. And they work. I don't know what's it, there's lots of crazy stuff in it, but these work because I was no longer using my meds. So that's cool. But I bought a second bottle when I started reading all of this stuff going on in Wuhan. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to be prepared. I need to boost my lungs even more because that's what this does. So I ordered a second bottle, and now I'm taking way more than I'm supposed to every day, just to keep my lungs clear. I mean, I'm doing whatever I can. Bamboozle. I already had pneumonia as a kid, so my lungs are already scarred. Ooh, yeah, be careful. Be careful, because this virus is really sneaky. And you're a heavy smoker. Oh my gosh. Be careful. Be really careful. Ripley, that's a great question. If there will be a second wave of coronavirus, for us to really know if Corono will come back, we have to look at the SARS outbreak back then, because it went away itself, there was no cure. Yeah, it's so interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, the Dutch government is putting its bets on the fact that you will become immune from this COVID virus. I'm hearing lots of other stories that immunity is not really the case. Even from someone we know really, really well, his niece had it mildly, but no hospital treated it. And then she started traveling the world again, working, and now she's in the US and got it a second time. So where's this immunity then? She's now fighting for her life. So bamboozle corona is SARS is mutated. Yeah, I know. You see, I'm trying to catch a
I
breath
don't know what's going on. Okay,
while
back.
reading the
Yeah,
chat.
back. Oh my god.
Yeah, nasal sprays in the US act
Oh my
as
god.
low
Okay, so what I need to
amphetamine.
do is I need to
Really?
get inside and run up the ladder.
I
guys.
always use nasal
I need
sprays
to
and then the
run
kids
up the ladder,
version.
guys. Can we literally do this? Can we do this, guys? Give me a
I
second.
think the other stuff for the grown-ups is just too strong. It can't be healthy. I'm just like,
Here we go. I'll be super careful.
it's not okay. I don't like medicine.
So
Just,
go down.
yeah.
I'm gonna run straight in and run straight in. Here we go.
Ripley, I heard you don't get coronavirus through cough or close contact with someone's mouth, that it's through hand touching your face, etc. CDC says it's like oil on your hands. You need to wash your hands with soapy water or soap for 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. There's so much unknown about this. Danny from Schiedam, serious? Yep, serious. Heb je de corona? Yep, ik heb corona. Bamboo, so it's what stops you from... Yeah, I know what a nasal spray is. Yeah, but I use the kids version. Everyone in our house uses the kids version. We all do. I don't know. There's like a lower dose in it, so that's better. It still works, and I try to only use it for sleep while you sleep. So during the night, and then during the day I always go back to salt sprays. Because it's really not a nice thing, you know, the salt spray, but it's just, it helps fight the infection in your nose. So but now I'm not using any nasal sprays. So yeah, I don't know. I started sneezing last week and then all of a sudden it was gone. This morning I started having a runny nose again a bit, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's odd. Bamboos, hey, don't do that. Don't take much more than it's directed. Don't do that. Yeah, of course I should take the kids' nasal spray. Of course, that's better. Danny from Schiedam, ik word bang nu. Yep, this is real. Race Wolf, hey, you're back. Oh man, yeah, I know. Ripley, if someone that touched the TV with coronavirus, how long would it last on the TV surface? Yeah, that's the question. No one knows. From what I've read, well, there's like, the Dutch people are saying, like the CDC or something like that, saying like, okay, it will only last for 12 hours or so. But I've been reading stuff about the CDC saying that on cruise ships, it's up to 17 days that it's active. So yeah, I don't know. Tell me. So we've got this housekeeping girl. She's not allowed to come here. And I'm already thinking, okay, when we are all healthy again, how long does it take before we can invite her back in here? Or should I call someone to disinfect the place? Like, what's up with that? I don't know, it's so weird. Bamboozle is like 12 hours or so, something, right? I don't know. Race Wolf, this kid died of complications in my area. Apparently has asthma too. Yeah, I've got asthma too, but trying my very best to keep my lungs and my entire body, my immune system, as high as I can. So I'm waiting for this delivery today of vitamin C pills. Like these pills are 1,000 milligrams per pill. And I'm going to do something really crazy because I'm going to max it out. Just to boost my immune system, I guess. I don't know. I've read that somewhere in China they're testing this, but then it's through IV. And then they give patients like up to 30,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day. I'm obviously not able to do that, but I will be taking 1,000 milligrams every hour until my body says no. Until my stomach starts getting upset, and then I'm going to stop because then that's the max. But I will be doing that to see if it helps. I mean, I'm taking on whatever I can. I don't want this to get bad. Danny from Schiedam, weet je hoe je het hebt gekregen? Supermarkt of zo. So I will respond this in English. I do not know how I got it. There is like this highly suspicious thing, which is called my husband. Now, we went to Brabant, like the south of the Netherlands. We went there to celebrate Carnival. A week after OG game that, my husband started coughing. So apparently, and that's also what the doctor says, he got it. And now I have it. So yeah, we went to the epicenter of this outbreak for the Netherlands. Yeah. I think that's the way I got infected, but I'm not sure. But that's the only logical thing that I can think of. But yeah, who knows? Bamboozle. The adult version is more fun. Gets you pumped to not get sick. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, fun. Bamboozle. Nasal spray is not over the counter because it can be used to make harder drugs. Oh, then it's really different than what we've got here in the Netherlands, because you can get nasal spray in a supermarket. So that's different than... So the one that you've got in the US is totally different than what we've got. Race Wolf, I hope you have a speedy recovery. Me too, and I'm counting on it. Beatbox King, hugs and kisses. Yeah, that wouldn't be too smart now. Replay, if your boyfriend thinks you have the corona, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Beatbox King, I was about to say, please no corona. Bamboozle, that would burn so much, holy shit. That's too much vitamin C. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to test this. So, the delivery guy should be here between now and 3 hours or so. I will start, yeah, well, not recording, but sharing my experience on vitamin C overuse on Instagram, because, hey, if it works, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm willing to try everything now. CWF, is it any worse than a regular flu so far? No, I feel fine. That's weird. I don't feel sick. When you've got a regular flu, you feel like crap. In my case, the only thing I'm noticing that's not, that I don't like, is this pain in my chest while breathing. That's the only thing that I don't like. But I don't know. We'll just see. So for me, it's like this. My husband only had like a really bad cough, and he still has it. And it's been more than 3 weeks or more even. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just hoping that we've got this mild case. Werner, hello Werner. Bamboozle, be right back. Yeah. Replay, there's a YouTube video of a guy that had coronavirus and was quarantined for 40 days, then got better and went away. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm talking to lots of people who now also have the same, here in the Netherlands. And they were sick for a week. Some were really, really sick, but still at home. And now getting better. Others are just same as I'm feeling. Just like mild symptoms, but I'm recovered. Race Wolf, regular flu messes up and I'm in bed. Yeah, regular flu is horrible. And I'm not saying that coronavirus isn't horrible, because we all seen the videos of how bad it can really be. And that's because I said, like, it absolutely has this weird ability to come into your body and act as if this, like, in stealth mode without you knowing that it's there. It can screw you up. Yeah, I mean, bamboozle, is the pain only in deep breath or every breath? In deep breath. And that's the shitty thing, because I'm used to taking lots of deep breaths, because that's the way to calm your body, to calm your mind. I'm used to meditating lots of time during the day. I can't do that because it hurts. So the only way for me to do that is by taking pain meds, so paracetamol or aspirin, and then that's it. Ripley, have you got yourself a checkup and you sure you don't have an infection? Yeah, I'm sure. I went to the doctor yesterday and they checked everything out. No corona test because they don't do that here. But based on everything that I'm experiencing, the fact that we went to this Dutch epicenter of this outbreak, the fact that Raymond, my husband, was coughing already a week after we were there, based on especially this pain in my chest while breathing, or higher heart rate, high blood pressure, all that combined make my doctor like 99% sure that I have it. And no, it's not an infection. They checked everything. Race Wolf, I had allergies and it scared me. Laura did a checkup and doctor said, well, it's fine. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Whoa, husband? Yeah. Sorry. Oh. So yeah, I'm just still drinking my coffee for as long as I can. For as long as it tastes normal or good. It does taste a bit odd. It tastes more like chocolate milk. So that's a bit wacky. But at least I can taste something in my coffee, or about my coffee. So I will keep drinking this as long as it tastes like chocolate now, I guess. But I'm also adding lots of extra vitamins. Woohoo, Ginger! Hey Cam, how are you? How was your stream? I just catched you. I just saw you online. Oh, I mean, you see, it does affect your clarity. I'm looking for my phone. But I'm streaming on my phone. Oh, it's so weird. Race Wolf, glad to see you're in high spirits. Get well soon. Thank you. And that's important, to keep positive. I mean, I'm not giving in. Neither should everyone here. See you later. Jewish Cowboy, hello.
Okay guys, so I'm going to be minding this.
Jansen, now you want it. I want chocolate milk. Cam, so by your title you have coronavirus. Yep. Got a diagnosis yesterday. Nico, yes, I'm positive. Yep. I'm positive. Like, high spirits, positive. Positive outlook on life, positive outlook on recovery. But also positive for corona.
Pickaxe as well, guys. There we go. Let's see if we can get a wooden pickaxe. There we go. Wooden basic tools, guys. We are good.
What? Bamboozle, one of the symptoms of COVID is not being able to be aroused. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to take a sip. That's not true.
Not this one. See,
Red light, you should boost your multiple vitamins and minerals. I'm doing that.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're inside.
Extremely healthy, gotta take vitamins after you eat. Yeah, I do that. That's everything that I'm focused on. Rest, vitamins, super healthy eating. So, yesterday evening I ate just a tiny bit of chocolate, like my way of saying goodbye to sugar for now. Because I know that sugar makes your body unhealthy. It has this effect that it does something with the acidity of your body, and viruses like acidic bodies. It's so weird to say, but that's true. So I'm just now, I refuse to eat any sweets. I'm just not going to do that anymore. Just to be sure. I don't know. As I said before, I'm just going to do whatever I can to boost my immune system. So multivitamins, vitamin C, it's coming in a few hours now. I'm going to be doing something crazy there. For fuck's sake, can OG take over the... Do you want him to do ASMR? That will be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I will continue to feel this way, I will do regular streams just as normal. We'll see. June was cowboy. Wow, from light beer to minor cold. Man, the company is doing wonders nowadays. Yeah, I know. Oh, did you love a good Corona beer? Oh, man. Nice. Sitting outside in the sun with your Corona. Ooh. Oh, I want to be at the beach now. Yeah, enjoying the sun, the beach, the sea, and a Corona beer. Nice. Yeah, thanks. Ripley, did your doctor tell you not to eat spicy nor drink anything cold? No. No. But the only thing that I drink that's cold is like this special smoothie. It's based on... What did I put in? Strawberry, raspberry, blueberry. Is that all the fruit? Yeah, I think so. That's all the fruit. And then fermented milk. I make my own fermented milk, which sounds so weird, but we call it kefir. I don't know how you call it. So I make this myself. And it's filled with healthy or good bacteria, so probiotics, all to boost the immune system. So yeah, that's the only cold drink that I have. That is not true. I will be making a slow juice, like a green veggie juice. That's not really cold. Is it cold? Yeah, that might be cold. I don't know. But that's vitamin. And as for the rest, I'm drinking tea. But the doctor didn't say anything about it. Nope. Eating spicy food. No, she also didn't mention anything about that. No, she just said take care. Take lots of rest. And call if it gets worse. That's all they said. She said. Beatbox King, I'ma miss your ASMR if you stop doing it. I know, I'm also going to miss it. But I refuse to stop doing that. So for tomorrow we've got a phone call with the teacher from school. And that's between 9 and 10 a.m. And then after, should be able to do an ASMR stream. So, but it all depends on how I'm feeling, and it's all, I'm taking everything day by day, and we'll just see. Cam, Larissa, do you want to pass over the Discord or do you want to delete it? No! No, please don't delete it. No. I'm still there. As long as I'm feeling good. And everything stays normal. That's it. Yeah. Mm. Safety first. Yeah, I know. Rib plate. Usually if you have a throat infection, that's what is asked. No spicy nor cold, because it makes it all worse and make your throat hurt. That's interesting, because I do know from the cold drinks, but spicy food, I've never heard of that. And I mean, I'm half Indonesian, so spicy food is just my regular diet. Cam, oh my gosh, you're making graveyard channel. Yeah, why not? Argus, hi. You should have listened to the government and stayed in. Yeah, I'm one of those ignorant people. No. Oh. No, I'm fairly certain that it has been in our home for a month now. So yeah. Nico, come on, she's not dead yet. No, not yet. My gosh, I still have like years to live. I'm not done here on Earth. It's not my time. It's not my time. Argus, are you the only one with Corona in the family? According to the doctor, she assumes that OG also has it. Because I told her everything about his coughing, like one morning of a bit of elevated temperature, pain in the chest, and the fact that we went to celebrate Carnival. She said, okay. Yeah, most likely he has it too. And now the youngest started having a bit of a fever yesterday in the afternoon. The oldest is really tired, so I'm assuming that we all have it. Cam, you'll have the kids. Be my guest. How long do you want to have them? Can they sleep over? For a week or so? And we have a bit of time to actually enjoy the silence here. You can't have them now. They're sneezing and coughing, the youngest is coughing. Wouldn't be wise to get them. Nico, you want a ring stick? Oh, don't make me cry.
Oh boy, guys, we got lucky. We
oh my gosh.
That's what we need to do.
We're already
Go ahead and save Alex.
To this point where oh, laughing also hurts. My coffee machine? No, I will take that with me. No, no, the coffee machine is going to come with me when I die. That will be in my grave. For sure. Yeah, I need it in the afterlife. Or next life, whatever. We're going to heal you, dear. Oh my gosh, I'm so positive. That's why I wanted to do this live, this stream. Because I want to show you that having this virus can also be the way that I'm experiencing it right now. Really positive. I still feel my body fighting, that's for sure, but I don't feel sick And that's why I wanted to do this stream, so that you can see it. There's so much fear going on. Everyone is so fearful of getting it. And I get it, because it can be really bad. But it can also be like this. And for those watching OG Game Dad's stream, you've seen him. His cough was bad. We all know that. But apparently he also has it or had it, whatever. His coughing was the only thing. So yeah. Noob Hexer, good morning, good morning. This is a video of a coronavirus survivor. Yes, of course. I think more positive messages about the virus should be spread. Easy. I mean, it's easy to give in to the fears, because all media is being all about fear-mongering even. But it really doesn't have to be like that. Tantihaven, get away from me. I don't know, why are you here then? I'm not going anywhere. What the fuck is the music though? The kids, let me show you the living room, because they took over the entire living room. Let me show you. Oh, oh yeah.
Is a pickaxe, guys. So once my pickaxe is there, I'm going to be able to use this pickaxe.
So it's a complete mess, because they made this huge fort. So
one thing that is kind of weird about this,
someone is watching TV, the other one is on his tablet. Not his tablet. I mean, which 3-year-old has an own tablet, right? But yeah, that was the music from something on TV, I don't know. Replay, you should check out the video he explains what it feels like. I should check it out. I'm pretty well aware of what it feels like. Turn your Wi-Fi off and the TV goes off. Yeah. No, because that's not based on Wi-Fi. That's like internet cable, I think. I'm not sure. Whatever. If I take the power off, then it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, then it will be war. Well, he talks about how he overcame the virus. Ah, cool. We'll check that. It's good to have lots of people spreading good news. I mean, it's important. So, how are you guys? Gives me a bit of time to breathe. Cam, right, I'm going to stream. Need me to come to my channel or whisper me? Oh, that's okay. Thanks, enjoy your stream, Cam. Talk to you later. What's happening? I don't know, he's watching like this YouTuber. Oh my gosh, yo, this is crazy, this is crazy. Oh guys. Oh, so funny. Replayed, I'm good and healthy, I'm not going outside much. Oh, that's good for you. Don't go outside. If you don't have to, take any. Don't take any unnecessary risks. Let's see, I'm just checking the chat. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that you started talking about my coffee machine. Argus? No. I really can't believe that. That you already start dividing my own stuff. While I'm still alive. I will be for lots and lots of years. Gerald. Hello, Gerald. Oh my gosh, no. I'm gonna be sad. Don't be sad. I feel good. That's why I'm doing the stream. I feel good. Riplet, I've been buying my stuff through Instacart, Open. Other people go shopping for you. Oh, that sounds cool. Interesting. Argus, sorry, ik was zo. Nou ja zeg, mijn koffiemachine heeft een fantastische toekomst in. You're not getting the coffee machine. Oh, bro, I'm a cry man. Don't, Gerald, don't. There's no need to cry. Were you on Monday's stream? Were you there Monday? I don't know. When was the last time you watched my stream, my ASMR stream? Monday or Thursday? I still feel the same. So, not much has changed. I mean, yesterday that I went to the doctor was the first day since last week that I had a bit of a higher temperature. And I do think that it's a bit higher now too. But that's like, last week it was one day, then my temperature went back to normal. And now, yesterday and today, it's a bit higher. And then there's this pain breathing. But that's it. Okay. No crying. I'm not crying, you're not crying. How does your coffee machine feel? Is it okay? Yes. Shall we talk to the coffee machine? Coffee machine, how do you feel? Are you okay? It doesn't want to talk. Ooh, that's, yeah, okay. A bit tilted. Whoopsie. You better be fine. Of course I'm fine. I'm super positive. I'm super positive. Bill, Nico. Whenever I'm streaming, doing the ASMR sessions, it's dark. All blinds are closed. You don't really see my skin color. This is like my normal skin color. I mean, this is like normal for me in winter and spring. Then in summertime, I tan really quickly, except for my face. So I don't look pale. This is just normal. It's in quarantine, we can't talk at the moment, no. Oh, the stream got super laggy all of a sudden. Really? That's the thing, I can't check it because all the computers with which I normally stream on a computer, they're all taken away because OG GameNet needs it all. Like 2 webcams. I even think he's got the mic now. He's got my laptop, he's got his own computer. So I can't check anything, I'm streaming on my phone. So I can't even type anything in the chat. So, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Nico, you're now telling me yikes for me being pale? I'm half Indonesian, half Dutch. My skin is also acting like that. Like, this part is Dutch. And then the rest stands like I'm really Indonesian. So cool. It's funny. I'm trying to keep laughing. And now I need to... Jimmy Jamster, how long have you been sick? Last Thursday I started sneezing, and I thought it was a hay fever or just a cold. But I was also short of breath. But I do have asthma, and I thought, okay, it's just a cold or hay fever, and that also causes my asthma to flare up, I guess. That's the right word? Yeah. So last week Thursday it started. The only difference is that I have this pain in my chest while breathing. And that's what alarmed me, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, because we were trying to watch some Netflix in the evening, and I couldn't sit. I couldn't sit or lay down without pain. I actually needed painkillers to properly breathe without pain. But other than that, that's all I know with how long I've been experiencing stuff. The head is Dutch, the body Indo. Yes. So weird. I was just talking about my skin color. Oh, that's so funny. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Ooh. Jamie Jamster, other than that, do you notice any other symptoms? No? Well, yeah, there's a couple of things. And with each day that passes, something else comes along? I don't know. But symptoms that I'm having is shortness of breath, a bit of a cough, just really mildly, and it only started this weekend. Sneezing last week, then a few days nothing, and now a runny nose and sneezing again. Last week my temperature was just a tiny bit elevated, and then it went back to normal. Yesterday it was elevated again, and today I think it's also a bit higher than normal. Coughing, sneezing, runny nose. My heartbeat is extremely high. My heart is racing. And the one thing that, like the thing that made me call the doctor, is this pain in my chest. Everyone, well, most people who have this virus and experience it have the same. It's like this stabbing sensation in your chest, as if a knife is being stuck there, stabbed there, whatever, and it makes you have difficulty breathing. It's just painful because every deep breath that you take, it's like, yeah, something is in your lungs. But other than that, nothing, and that's tricky. Hope you get better soon. Well, thank you. I hope everyone stays safe. This is such a weird little virus. It's really weird. I mean, the fact that you can have it and just run around, be active, not notice it, yeah, that's alarming. I find that pretty alarming. It's amazing. It's amazing that I can just live my everyday life as normal. But I also need to actively take a step back. Like, I need to push myself to take lots of breaks. Because I have this tendency to just keep on running, just doing everything and being really active. But it's also like, take your time to just properly relax and rest. Give your body a fighting chance. If you're not aware of the fact that you have the virus, then I truly believe that it can be tricky because you don't take a lot of rest. You don't allow your body to actually fight it off. That's scary. Yeah. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. So my son is singing. I'm so bummed that I can't see what's happening here. I'm streaming on my phone, which I normally don't do. But also means that streaming is a bit different. I need to take my meds.
Mama,
Yeah?
mag ik chipjes? Chipjes.
He wants something to eat. I'll go get it for him.
Ik wil chipjes, mama.
Yeah, schat. I'll put it that way, then you can... Whoops!
Oetsa. Die lopen zitten.
Maar dat is ook niet zo ver naar binnen. Het is een beetje koud als je. Oh. Wil je anders deze? Die?
Nee.
Die dan?
Ja.
Oké.
Ik heb een ander. Nog chipjes. Loten.
So they want some.
Lekker. Ik ook.
Oh,
Mama.
chippies.
Wil dat ook.
He wants to talk to you guys.
Ik kan het niet. Choo choo.
Choo choo. Nee, niet aan, niet aan. Ik kan er niks aan doen, want dit is ook het laatste wat we hebben, jongens.
Papa heeft al de chips opgegeten.
Oh, nou dan moet je dat bij papa wezen. Misschien heeft papa nog ergens wat liggen.
Nee.
Ga maar kijken, ga maar kijken.
Pop. Zie je dat? Hij zit niet kruimels in.
Ga maar aan papa vragen, papa heeft nog wel. Oeh, oh my gosh. Oeh, opsa. Hi, nice to meet you. Ayo. Oh my gosh. The worst part about this virus, for now, right? Okay. Right this moment. The worst part is that we can't go to the supermarket to get some more treats for kids. So, yeah. I mean, they are kids. And they're just like totally bummed about the fact that we just can't buy new treats for them. So we have to wait until Sunday, till the next delivery gets here. Ja?
Gewoon een veel meer. Nee.
Je staat er niet op. Zo klaar. Giro,
Ja,
je broertje heeft amper iets. Ga maar kijken, zijn mijn kruimeltjes.
maar weinig. Een beetje.
Nico, he poked my eye, I know. He was like, ah. So the youngest one wants to say hi every time, and the oldest one is like, ah, no. Oh. Oh, yeah, I was going to take my meds. Oh, 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 I was going to This is my inhaler. Just my regular asthma inhaler. And this one helps fight off any smaller infections in my lungs. And it also gives me like this more space to properly breathe. So wouldn't know what to do without that. It's yeah, really helpful. And then these. Is there something to drink here? With cold coffee. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Nico, how are you? How are you today? Hi, nice to meet you. My name is BK. How are you today? Jimmy Jamster, how are you feeling? Let me know. I just want to know if you're also okay. Everyone else, just let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if you're still healthy. There's a lot of people who I haven't seen online in a few days or a week even. And I'm just like, oh, just hoping that everyone is safe. Corey, how long have you had it for? We don't know. Plain and simple. The 22nd of February, we went to the south part of the Netherlands to celebrate Carnival. A week after that, my husband started coughing. The doctor told us, like, okay, don't worry, it's not Corona. But then now, as it turns out, where we went is like the epicenter of the Dutch outbreak. So it has been in our home for quite some time. My husband has been coughing for 3 weeks or more now. I don't know what day it is. Oh, 4 weeks even. No, 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks, yeah. I haven't had any symptoms. I haven't had any symptoms at all. Up until last week, Thursday, that I started sneezing and feeling this pain in my chest. So that's all. So I don't know how long I've had it for. I don't know. I just started noticing it last week, Thursday. Shabazz. Hey, Shabazz. Nico, I'm fine, thank you. I decided to quit smoking, so I'm kind of grumpy. Oh, yeah. Well, good luck with that. But that's a really wise decision. Good for you. Wow, that's so cool. Can you magical heal the coronavirus? The thing is, that I absolutely use all that I have as knowledge of just the physical body, how it works, how the mental body affects the physical body, my knowledge around food and staying healthy, vitamin supplements and all that. I'm combining it all just to stay like this, because my symptoms are extremely mild compared to other people out there. So I'm quite positive. Have you been to a doctor? Yes, I went there yesterday. And they did a lot of tests. Just checking all my vitals. No corona test, because in the Netherlands they don't do corona tests unless you're 70 years old or older, or in a hospital, so you're like the extreme cases, they get tested. Otherwise you don't get tested. Even people at risk don't get tested. So I am one of those at a higher risk because I have asthma. Still don't do tests. Not the corona test, they don't do that. It's just a bit testing every other symptoms and vital signs that you can. So that's all. That's all they can do, and then just adding everything up to each other, seeing how you're going, seeing what your symptoms are, including the fact that I went to like the epicenter, the Dutch epicenter of this outbreak. It only makes sense. Nico, so far one full day without. Oh, that's good. 1 day, yay! Oh my gosh. You want to and you have to stop smoking. Corey, why is your diagnosed? Because my doctor diagnosed me. Yes, she said it. It's like, you got coronavirus. Like that. Just because that's the Dutch way of diagnosing people. They don't do tests, but this is the way everyone in the Netherlands is being tested. Unless you're 70 years old and in a hospital. Then you get the actual test. Nope, they don't have to test it. Nope. Nope, for real. Yes, they don't have enough of the tests. That's what the Dutch government has decided. There's not enough tests, so we're saving tests for everyone over 70 and extreme cases in the hospital. As for the rest, it's all based on symptoms. My symptoms are very clear. And there's nothing else going on with me. So that's the Dutch way for doctors to diagnose you. So I'm definitely diagnosed with the virus. Acting Victor for real, I hope you have a speedy recovery. Me too, and I'm really confident. Corey, you need the test to prove you have it. Yeah, I totally get it. And I really wanted a test. But also not, because that means that I have to be over 70 or an extreme case in the hospital. Because the Netherlands does not have enough test kits. They say that it affects your sense of smell and taste. Have you noticed this? Yes, I started noticing it yesterday. It's so weird. I was having dinner, we ate pasta, and it was so good. And then a few hours later I had a fresh ginger and honey tea, and it tasted like nothing. And I was like, okay, that's so weird. Then I was like, okay, let's test this. I took a bite out of fresh ginger, which normally is disgusting. It tasted like nothing. So yeah, it does affect it. Corey, stop talking shit, because that's not true. I'm not from the US, I'm from the Netherlands. It's different here than in your country. Gerald, I'm only asking because it all starts with you wanting to, and how badly you want to. Yeah, that's right, stopping. But yeah, I've never stopped smoking because I don't smoke. But I can imagine that it's really tough. But I wish you all the best with this challenge. Because I think it's a real challenge, right? So yeah, let's get this really clear. In the Netherlands, they don't do tests. There's not enough tests. Only when you're in the hospital and you're over 70 or an extremely severe case. In the hospital. Only then. Other than that, no, they don't do it. And I can ask them, but they just don't, because they don't have any. The doctors don't have it here. Nico, you've been smoking for 17 years now? Oh my gosh. That's really weird. Argus, there's nothing wrong with me except for the fact that I have clear symptoms, especially the pain in my chest. That is like the number one symptom of everyone with corona. So based on that, plus all the other signs, my heart rate, my blood pressure, it's all way higher than normal. The fact that we went to celebrate Carnival, like the Dutch epicenter of this outbreak. The coughing, the sneezing, all that combined, the doctor said, yeah, you've got it. Bad, actually, okay, I'm worried you are going to drop. I'm not going to drop. I still feel fine. I've got a bit of a higher temperature, what I'm expecting with regards to how I'm feeling. It's a bit higher. My chest is a bit painful with breathing. I'm short on breath, but that's it. Bad ex, yeah, I might not want to be heading out right now. I'm not allowed to go outside. We are not, our entire family is no longer allowed to go outside. Yeah, we are quarantined. Do you know your blood type? I don't know for sure. It's somewhere in my medical files. I don't know. I have it here somewhere. I don't know. I don't care. Why should I need to know my blood type even? Is it important to know? I don't know. I keep forgetting. I mean, it's in my medical files. All the doctors know it, so if I should go to the hospital, if I need to go there, then they know. Gerald. No, you don't. I was just curious. Sorry. Affects a type more than any other. Is that? Affects a type more than any. Really? That's interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. I will go check my files later. Really? Blood type A is affected more? Huh? Why is that? Why would that be? But that's interesting. Okay. I guess you got O+. Okay. Acting Victor, yeah, feel free to look it up later. We're learning new things about this all the time. That's so... I don't know where... It's somewhere in files that I have from being in a hospital. Where did I put it? Oh, I want to look it up. Bad ex, I haven't been quarantined yet, but that hasn't stopped me from drinking quarantines. Oh my gosh. At least your cat will be fine, kinda. Yeah. And the coffee machine, yeah. Oh, we looked after, right? Oh my gosh, it's Ginger also said that he would want to take the kids. Coffee machine is done, rain stick is already being taken care of. It's so funny. Acting fitter. Has your city been hit pretty hard? It's hard keeping track of every country. Seems like it's everywhere. I think it's everywhere. I do think so. Our country has been hit pretty badly, yes. But I stopped checking the numbers after my diagnosis. I just don't want to look at news anymore. It's just too sad and too much negative stuff. But the numbers that have come out on Monday, it was 4,700 that are official numbers. And that's then only those who got tested. So 70 years older and in hospital, or extreme cases that are in the hospital. That's what those numbers are. That's it. So people like me, who is also diagnosed by a doctor, without the test, but other ways, we don't fit into that number. So yeah, I don't know. It must be that there's lots and lots of people out there with this virus. Nico, of course I want to stop because there's nothing good with smoking. But I really need to stop because I can feel my health go down year after year, and well, I've not been able to run over 20 meters at 32. That's not great. No, that's not good. I'm so proud of you, Nico, for taking this step. It's really good. A stranger, there has been a study into blood types, but there's no actual evidence whether it affects any blood type differently. There's so much we don't know about this virus. There really is. And it's interesting. And I still think it's also really interesting to see different countries or governments of different countries dealing with it in different ways. I mean, as Corey said, if you ask for a test, then you will get a test. And I'm like, it might be in your country, but here it doesn't work like that. So it's really interesting to see how every country deals with it differently. I think we're all trying our very best to deal with it. At least the civilians, like the people, are. I don't know, the governments, I don't know. But it's interesting. Icelandic, what country are you in? I'm from the Netherlands. Yep. So, funny thing is, we're living in the year 2020 in a pretty decent and economically stable country, but my country doesn't have enough testing kits. It's interesting. Yeah. Icelandics, how many days have you had the virus? What symptoms made you go to the doctor? Last week Thursday I started sneezing. I started experiencing this pain in my chest while breathing. I honestly thought it was a cold or hay fever, so I took my regular medicine for asthma and hay fever. But the pain lasted, so every deep breath, it hurts. Then I started coughing this weekend, and then the day before yesterday, I was on the couch watching Netflix, and I couldn't sit properly. I was in so much pain breathing that I had to take painkillers just to breathe. And that's when I said, okay, I have to call the doctor to see this out. Other than that, I seriously would have still believed it was a cold or hay fever. The only thing that made me go to the doctor was this pain in my chest. It's like a pain as if there's a knife stuck in between here, and it hurts every time you take a deep breath. That's the only reason I went to see the doctor. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone. Acting victor in some ways. This is probably going to sound bad, but at least governments around the world have a good chance to prepare for future pandemics. This has really exposed just how vulnerable our systems are and how unreliable our governments are. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love this fact. I mean, this is like a huge wake-up call for everyone to see how, indeed, unreliable the government really is. Every government. It exposes a lot of people, not just the government, but also in business, in personal life. you get to see everyone's true colors during this pandemic. And that's amazing because that brings about such a huge change. And I like that. I mean, I really think that's cool. Yes, it also shows how vulnerable we are, not just as a government or a country, but also how vulnerable a human being is. We are not unbeatable, and many days we just live and do our stuff, just go about our day and act as if we can't die. That's not true, and this virus is making it so clear to everyone to enjoy your life. Enjoy every moment because it is precious. You don't know how much longer you've got. Just enjoy it. So that's really cool. I really, really like that. Are you feeling any better now? Says Ashlantic. No, I'm not. Last week, Thursday, it's when I started noticing it at least. I was like, okay, this is okay. Then it got a bit worse. My temperature got a bit higher. And then during the weekend, I was fine. I was like, okay, there's only this pain in my chest while breathing, but it's manageable. And then yesterday morning, when I woke up, I was feeling like crap. Just to be honest, I felt not good at all. So I was really happy to go to the doctor. And today is just the same as yesterday. So I don't feel like crap today. I've taken all my meds. I'm resting, just taking it easy, not being as active. So it's just adjusting a bit, adjusting how I spend my day, how I spend my energy, adjusting my food intake, all of that. Other than that, I feel fine. There's this pain while breathing. You can hear me taking breaks while talking, just to catch a breath. If I start walking up and down the stairs, then I can feel my heart race immediately. My temp is a bit higher, I guess. But other than that, it's okay. I feel good. I don't feel sick. I'm just going through the chat. Bad eggs, is it true that marijuana shops are considered essential in the country? I don't know if it's called essential, but you can still go there. You can't sit in a coffee shop. You're not allowed to do that. But as far as I've heard, they've now said it's okay to go for coffee shop takeout, takeaway, takeout. So yeah. Jan said, Todia boy, I'm worried for your grandparents. Yeah, just be careful. You got tested, Joey, right? Luna Lina, oh no, you have the virus. Yes, I have. Well, it's 99% sure according to my doctor. They said like, okay, just as based on everything that I'm experiencing, all my symptoms, all the way my body is acting, and the fact that I visited the Dutch epicenter of the outbreak, all combined, yes. You wish they were in yours, the coffee shops. I don't have much with coffee shops. I don't like the smell of it. Acting victim as people, yeah, true. Some people are still acting like they're invulnerable, absolute morons. Yeah, I know. They will learn a lesson. It will be a really hard wake-up call for them. Gerald, yeah, I understand in most cases people don't want to, but they think they need to. Oh, we're still talking about smoking, yes. Bad eggs, is there much pain? Yes. There is. Every time I breathe, during this stream I'm trying to focus on like really surface breathing, because then it doesn't hurt. Taking like this really relaxing deep breath, it's impossible because then it hurts badly. So yeah. Icelandic. Do you have any idea of where you could have been exposed? Yeah, I do. We went partying, we went celebrating the carnival, the Dutch carnival in the south of the Netherlands, and as it turns out, that has become the epicenter of this outbreak for our country. So yeah. Bad expo will be tough for all the breathers. Yeah, I know. But it's, yeah, it is what it is.
Trick or treat CPS. Trick or treat CPS.
Ooh, trick or treats.
Trick or treat CPS.
He's saying like, okay,
Trick or treat. Trick or
Chris,
treat.
chips, I don't know.
Trick or treat. Shit. Trick or treat. Shit. Dank je, mama.
Bad X, you're not allowed to be Twitch case number 0. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but it's so... yesterday before I went to the doctor, I started sharing stuff on Instagram about it. I mean, I've been talking about this during my last 2 streams, about how I felt and what was going on physically. So I just thought like, okay, let's do a live stream about this. I mean, just sharing my experiences, the way I'm feeling, the way that I can feel my body is handling this. It's important. It's important that this is also coming out. Yes, there's really bad cases. There's really bad cases. So I'm not downplaying that. Absolutely not. But there's also mild cases. And as far as this is going with me now, I'm seeing this as a really mild case. So, so I think it's important. I mean, we can all see the news and check out all the horrible images, videos or whatever. But it's also good to see the other side. I mean, OG GameNet, my husband, has been coughing. He most likely has it too, but the doctor didn't test him because they said like, oh, that's not the case. Now they've come back. That I went there yesterday, and she said like, okay, yeah, your husband does have it. But at first they said no, he doesn't have it. But he was only coughing. One morning he woke up and his temp was a bit elevated. He has been coughing for 3 weeks now, or even more. Some days he's okay with the coughing, and other days some days there's no cough, other days he's coughing again. And while coughing, he started having also the same thing, and he thought, okay, that's just from the coughing because I'm coughing a lot, he says. Other than that, he didn't experience anything. So it can be super mild, okay? Checking the chat. Jensen Toriano. Can you make me some cup noodles? Oh my gosh, I still need to make lunch. Oh, also for my kids. Whoops. I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's late. I need to be making them lunch. Oh my gosh. Gerald, who are you talking to? Wait, are you at your house? Where else would I be? I'm not in hospital. Only the very severe cases are allowed to go to the hospital. Everyone else stays at home. and we are not counted as official numbers. Bad eggs, you're the first one I've seen do this. Oh, I think it's really important to share this. As I said, it's important for the world to see the other side. Acting Victor, you seem more annoyed that you have it than worried that you have it. Yeah, I am. And I'm also not really annoyed. The thing is that the pain is annoying, of course. But I also try to look at it as, that's interesting. What is this virus doing in my body? Because it's doing lots of interesting things. So I'm trying to be curious about it too. Worried, not so much, because I know my body is strong, even though I have asthma. But I'm boosting my health as best as I can. And I'm just really confident that I'll overcome this, just like that. Gerald, I thought you were in a small quarantine room. No, just in my kitchen, sitting on my countertop, like. No, it makes no sense to be put in quarantine because, as I said, OG already has it or had it, I don't know. My kids are also experiencing some symptoms, but really lightly. So why would I need to quarantine myself? This camera angle is terrible. Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's on my phone. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone because all other stuff is just taken away from me. And I just want to sit here in my kitchen because it's just nice to sit here. Da, 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 da. Bad eggs, where would you place your country right now? Early, run, middle, or almost done? I think we're still in the early stages. I don't know. I really don't know. But I do think that we are still in the early stages. My kids have been home since last week Monday. And they are still working on stricter regulations here. With regards to semi-lockdown, they're now calling it an intelligent lockdown here in the Netherlands. So not a direct lockdown where everyone has to stay indoors. But they just said those who are showing symptoms or being diagnosed by a doctor, everyone stays in. All healthy people can go out. But don't go out in groups. Everyone going out in groups of more than 3 people can get a fine now. Shops are still open. Restaurants have closed. Hairdresser or hair salons have closed. You can enter a supermarket, but then there's like rules of how to enter a supermarket. Our buses and trains are still driving around. Again, I'm watching traffic outside now. There's still people driving their cars. There's still people just taking a walk outside or jogging. Just the same. So they call it an intelligent lockdown. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. But I don't think we've seen the worst yet. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. Pimp Lord Yoda, don't leave the house, G. Of course not. I'm not allowed to leave the house. No one in my family is allowed to leave the house now. Acting Victor. Luckily it rarely affects kids. Amazing yet buzzard. Don't worry about the light, it's fine. Just good to see someone being positive and realistic. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about the kids. I mean, my youngest has had a bit of a fever yesterday afternoon. He seems to be doing fine now. The oldest is a bit tired, but not showing any symptoms. But I think we can all assume that they are carriers of this virus. I mean, if the parents are, they're likely to. But they just run around, they've got energy like crazy. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Gerald, I meant that as a joke, because the camera angle was the reason why I thought you were in a small quarantine room. Oh my gosh. Joey, how I say I want cuddles from Gerald in Dutch. Oh my gosh. Gerald, wow, yeah, sorry, my brain is a bit foggy. Gerald, mag ik een knuffel? I think like that. Maddox, you're in 18 days and now going out for 19 more. Oh my gosh. That's also a really long time. That's good. Acting Victor, you're on lockdown day 1. Is anyone else in lockdown? Which country are you from, Acting Victor? And Gerald, you've got a curfew? Ooh. All your shopping is Amazon. Is that the same for you? Badax, we don't have Amazon like that in the Netherlands yet. Amazon is trying to become bigger here, but there's quite a lot of like competition. So, and there's like huge companies behind the competition that are also really closely related to our government. So Amazon is not having a really easy time here. But we've got other, I mean, our normal supermarkets have online shopping options, so they deliver your groceries at home. They are full though, so you have to book it 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks in advance. That's for the normal supermarkets. And then there's one online supermarket, so they only do like this online shopping for your groceries. They don't have like a supermarket that you can visit. They just have their own warehouses and then they deliver the goods to your house. So we've been using that and we will continue to do so because we do need groceries. Gerald, luckily our city doesn't have any case. Oh, that's good. Acting Victor, New Zealand, we go into lockdown for 4 weeks. Yeah, wow. But is it like a really tight lockdown where no one is allowed to leave the house? Or is it the same as here in the Netherlands, that what they call intelligent lockdown? That all healthy people can still go outside if need be, but everyone is just advised to stay at home. Gerald, US, Cali, but there's cases near us. So hopefully people stay away and wash their hands. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. California. California is hit pretty hard also, right? I need to get a sandwich for the kids because they do need some food. Just journey. Red Lobster Claw, you're still top, most amazing energy and get well soon, mommy. Ah, thank you. I mean, I'm so guarding my energy That's why I also stopped checking the news, because it affects me even more now. And I truly believe that staying positive and hopeful is extremely important in the way that your body can help fight it. And I've seen this really up close with both ways. Other diseases. My dad was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and it was the size of like a tennis ball. And when he was diagnosed, the doctor said like, okay, he's only got 4 to 6 months left, so make the most out of your life. He was in the Philippines on a holiday. The doctor said, you're a rich European, go buy a tiny island here and spend the rest of your months here. Right? So he got the surgery in the Philippines, then went back to the Netherlands for chemo and radiation, and he refused to give up. He was so hopeful and positive that he beat the odds. I mean, he lived 5 more years, even though the doctor said 4 to 6 months. Crazy. So I'm so guarding my own energy to stay positive. It's really important, guys. Bad eggs. I know this sucks, but on the plus side, you're going to be immune. I'm not too sure about that. I'm really not sure about that, if it works like that. Because I've heard other stories. Yesterday, the day before, Monday, we heard a story from someone we know really well. His niece got it one time, and the hospital didn't treat her because it was just a mild case. Then she went traveling to the US. Now she's got it a second time. So she got it a second time. Yes, where's that immunity then? She got it a second time, is now fighting for her life. I don't know about immunity. Gerald, oh my gosh, I tell you. Oh my gosh, I'm like tiny. I don't know the American metric system. I don't know. I'm 1 meter and 65 centimeters. And I can't check it now, but that's like yeah. According to other Dutch people, I'm tiny. Dutch people are really long, like tall. Acting Victor, yeah, Kelly and New York have been both hit hard. I'm surprised you're not in lockdown. Acting Victor, your government doesn't seem to be taking it more serious than most. Here in the Netherlands? Yeah, I know. And everyone is always like, there's this thing that we call like, how do I translate it? The Dutch are always pretty neutral. That's not the right word, but just we don't worry too much and we'll just see what happens. We'll be okay. That's like the way most Dutch people think. That's also the way the Dutch government handles stuff. Yeah. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I don't know. Gerald is acting Victor trust. We might. People have been overreacting and saying we're in lockdown, but we're not. At least not yet. Red loves the claw. He sounds like a good man. He would be proud. My dad, oh, yeah, he died in 2016, because then the tumor did start growing. His body was just, he couldn't take it anymore. But it's just amazing, like beating the odds for 5 years. That's crazy. All based on refusing, like he refused to give up. Like he was really stubborn. Woke. So you had the corona. I now have it. No, that's no clickbait, Seidel. No. I went to the doctor yesterday and the doctor told me like, okay, 99% chance you've got it. 99% certainty that you have it.
There we go, guys. We just told me beforehand. If only like
Hi Joey, I swear I've heard that YouTube from your kids at least 7 times now. Oh my gosh, my oldest is like, he loves YouTubers. And we are just like, gosh, all those screaming sounds from all those streamers on YouTube. That's like, oh, why? So when we wake up at 7 a.m, TSTV is already making lots of like screaming sounds of all those gamers. Like, oh. So we had to put a timer on his TV, where he's now only allowed to turn on the power of his TV after 7, because we would wake up like really early to stream streamers. What's happening? Bad X, whoa, I don't know. Gerald left myself, hold up, I'm searching up. What are you going to search up? Acting Victor, world's basically screwed until a vaccine is in circulation if people can get it more than once. Yeah, and I'm not too sure if I want a vaccine. I mean, at least not now. I'm sure of that. I'm not getting a vaccination or a vaccine. Nope. It's way too fast. They haven't tested it. I just don't trust that stuff. That's, yeah. Red lobster claw, damn, you're a giant? I don't know what a meter is, so don't quote me. Believe me, I'm not a giant. Oh my gosh, I don't know the US metric system. I think I looked it up one time ago. It was, how do you say it, 4 feet or something, 4 feet 6? Is that possible? I don't know. I can't check it because I'm streaming on my phone and I can't do anything else now. So yeah. Alex, when I got to check back on you. Gerald, 1 meter and what? 65 centimeters. Maddox, they can't cover up a test for you. No, they don't. This is really a weird situation. I live in this really economically stable and highly developed country. It's the year 2020 and our government doesn't have enough testing kits. They are not able to buy more testing kits. So they said, we're only testing people over 70 when they are in the hospital, or the really severe cases that are in the hospital. Everyone else is just a test based on heart rate, because that's really specific, a higher heart rate, higher blood pressure, or your blood pressure, they check that, the oxygen level in your blood, your temperature, and just the symptoms that you're showing. Because one thing that they do say is that this pain in your chest while breathing is common for those with the virus. Add to that there's a whole story behind how I believe that I got infected, because I went to the epicenter, the Dutch epicenter of this outbreak. My husband started coughing, had the same symptoms. That's why they say 99% sure that you have it. But no testing. And that's crazy. That's just... I can scream as badly as I want. I can cough. as badly as I want. I just have to go to the hospital, but then I'm like a severe case. So I'm not going to the hospital. So weird, yeah. Gerald 6, you're 5 feet. I don't know, is that so? No. Acting Victor, less than 3% because as you've seen, people who do have it aren't being tested or counted. Yeah. I don't know. You're not going out forever, 90 days at least. That's good. Oh my gosh. And 180 days might be what's needed. Oh my gosh. So you're coming out, you're going out then just before Christmas or something? Or is that fine? Oh, I told you guys, I'm having like... My brain is not functioning properly. Gee, it's me, bro. Yo, do you like Wendy's? I've got no idea, because in the Netherlands we don't have Wendy's. Gerald, okay, be right back again. I'm just checking the bread for the kids. Oh, nope, not done. I'm trying to catch your breath. Maddox, you can stay at home forever. But how long can I live off Twitch streamers? Before it gets boring, or are you also a streamer? I don't know. I can't check it. So yeah. Gets lonely, yeah, I think so, yeah. So you live all by yourself. Because 180 days all alone? That's tough. Oh yeah. Then 180 days, that's really, really tough. Gerald. Wait, what about 3%? I tapped out my phone. What? Oh my gosh, there was this tiny fly. Daddy Danny, wait, what? Yes. I went to the doctor yesterday. What about the fam? Based on everything that I told the doctor about my symptoms and, well, what I was experiencing, what I am experiencing, she also said that OG Game Dad is highly likely also infected or has it, or I don't know, has recovered already, whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so sorry. The kids are okay. My youngest had a bit of a fever yesterday afternoon, and he's sneezing. The oldest is just tired. That's all they are experiencing. So now we have to stay indoors. We're not allowed to go outside. That's it. Just hope it gets better. The moment I start having real issues, the moment that I start noticing that I'm no longer able to do just normal things, while also keeping in mind that I am supposed to take lots of rest, then I should call the doctor, because then they will do another check and most likely will send me to the hospital. Acting Victor was just saying it's much less. Ah, shoot. Oh my gosh. Much less because a lot of people who do have it and recovered aren't being counted. Yeah, that's true. I'm also not being officially counted. Lack of testing, yeah. Bumblebee, you have coronavirus. Yes. Danny, what do you experience yourself? Last week, Thursday, I started sneezing. And I started to notice pain in my chest while breathing. In my stream on Thursday, I said to everyone, it's highly likely just a cold or hay fever, together with just tension, like stress, feeling stress in my body, like having difficulty breathing, just like an anxiety attack would feel, right? Then this weekend I started coughing. And Monday evening, the pain in my chest got so bad while just relaxing and trying to watch Netflix that I had to take painkillers, paracetamol, aspirin, what do you want to call it, to properly breathe. And that was the moment that I said, okay, this is not okay. I need to call the doctor. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and they don't do the official corona test because there's lack of testing kits. Oh my gosh, there's all these flies. They only test people in hospital, over 70 years old, and severe cases in hospital. But based on everything that I told the doctor, my symptoms, all the testing that she did on me, just my vital signs, and the fact that we went to celebrate Carnival in the south of our country, she's just like, yeah, for sure you've got it, like 99% sure. Bumblebee, lemon and body water. I've got lemon and ginger and honey tea, which is just my go-to drink now. Don't take painkillers, only Tylenol. I'm not taking Tylenol. I'm taking, what's that, paracetamol. That's like the Dutch, that's not Advil or ibuprofen. That's like the other stuff that you can't take. I need to call OG Game that because I'm not allowed to open the door. Wait. Nee? PostNL staat hier. Whoop. So I'm not allowed to, weet ik niet, open the door. Because I'm not allowed to have contact with anyone. So I need to call OG Game that to do that. I'm making some sandwich for the kids though. While checking everything that you're writing, okay? Yes. Nice. Thank you. Oh, zit je op de grond? You got it, yes, of course. I know. Oh, Joey, I need to go offline soon because I feel my body is just getting painful now. Okay, but wait, Danny, yeah, I know. I'm now seeing 2.5 hours streaming. I was fine while taking lots of breaks to properly breathe. I was just relaxing, just chilling. But I'm now noticing that my body is starting to get tired, so it will be time for me to go offline soon. Alex, if I was at 5, I would look for a new home, yeah. preferably not on Earth. Acting victim, more or less, yeah, makes sense. Italy has a very large death percentage. They have a high elderly population and a lack of testing due to the health system being stressed. There will be a lot of people in Italy with mild symptoms who will recover without being counted. Yeah, I truly believe that that's true, and that's also what they're doing now. But they're trying to stop the healthcare system to get this massive overload. Yeah, it's just waiting, and we'll see what happens. I'm just moving you there because there's lots of... Gerald, be like, I can't cook or grab the remote. Yeah, but I want to stay active as best as I can. I'm just making a sandwich, guys. I really refuse to give in to feeling sick, because then that also plays tricks with your mind. Simply by telling yourself, oh, I'm sick. Then your body starts responding to it. And I refuse that. But I'm also really careful about my rest. Stop. Yeah, I will. Well, I'm going to head off to bed. Says Jensen. Tadia boy Joey. Have a good night. And indeed, check my Instagram stories for updates. And if I'm feeling like today, I will do a live stream tomorrow, ASMR stream. But I'm just seeing everything day by day. Badax, you go to bed. We see you soon. Thank you for the stream, very real. Oh, thank you. It's good having you here. Acting Victor, need a rest as well. Best of luck with COVID. Look forward to seeing you in good health. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you all for being here, everyone. I'm going to... Badax, you do ASMR? Yes, that's what I normally do. ASMR, guided meditations. I'm a Reiki practitioner, so I also do lots of energy healing on my sessions. Let me see, I've got these sandwiches here. Just really relaxed streams. But I couldn't do that this morning because I've got mom duties. Taking care of the kids. Well, lacking with that. To shut my stream down. So I guess that's like the cue for me to take a rest. Anyhow, I just wanted to come back on here to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for chatting. Thanks for the good time. And hope to see you all next time. And I'll keep you up to date on how it's all going. Check my Instagram stories or Instagram, because I'm online a lot over there. Or Discord. That's it. So, going to bring my kids a sandwich. And I'm going to lay down. Everyone, have a nice day, good night, whatever. See you next time. Bye bye.